The battle for your terminal has officially turned into a high-stakes drama. Developers are switching allegiances faster than they change their favorite code editor theme. It is a wild time to be writing code and trying to stay productive. We are looking at 3 distinct philosophies competing to be your primary coding assistant. These tools all share the same basic DNA. You explain what you need. The machine reads your files. It makes a plan. It edits your code and runs commands for you. But the execution is where the paths diverge. The first contender is the most polished experience you can find on the market today. It maintains context across your sessions and creates persistent files to keep track of its thoughts. It uses multiple agents working in parallel to solve complex problems. It sits at the top of the leaderboards for coding accuracy right now, with success rates nearing 90% on difficult benchmarks. But that luxury comes with a heavy price tag. You could be spending hundreds of dollars a month for the highest tier, and you are completely locked into their specific ecosystem. You use their brain and only their brain. No switching to other popular models even if you want to. Then you have the open source challenger. This one is built for the tinkerers and the privacy-minded. It is free to use. You bring your own access keys, or you can even run it entirely on your own local hardware. It has a clever feedback loop that catches compiler errors and feeds them back into the system for self-correction. But it has been a bumpy ride lately. There was a major security scare where a vulnerability could let a random website run commands on your machine. It was fixed quickly, but it left a mark on the reputation of the project. Then there is the third option. This one is built by the biggest name in the industry. It is incredibly efficient with how it handles data and tokens. It integrates directly with your version control and your team chat apps right out of the box. It runs in a safe environment. But the real story is the power struggle behind the scenes. In early 2026, one company pulled the rug out from under the open source community. They blocked subscription tokens from being used in third-party tools without any warning. Workflows broke in the middle of active coding sessions. It felt like a declaration of war. By the following month, it became official policy. This caused a massive surge in people supporting the open source project as a form of protest. Popularity metrics for the project went through the roof. But there is a huge difference between clicking a star button on a repository and actually using a tool for your daily work. Many developers are just hedging their bets right now. They want a backup in case the corporate tools get even more restrictive or expensive. Interestingly, the technology under the hood is starting to look very similar across all 3. The way they manage subagents is converging into one standard way of working. The real choice now is about your specific environment and your budget. If you need raw reasoning for a massive architectural change and you have the money, go with the polished cloud option. If you need to keep your code private or you want to experiment with different brains, the open source path is for you. Just be prepared for a slightly slower pace and more setup. If you spend your entire life inside your repository and your chat client, the integrated corporate tool fits perfectly. Many professional teams are not even choosing just one. They run 2 of them side by side to get the best of both worlds. The landscape is shifting fast, and you have to stay mobile to stay ahead.